What if it's not alive? What you do?
Okay, let's do.
Oh no, I don't want to.
I think it's dead. Yeah, it's dead. Hi all, welcome back to the channel and our traveling adventures. Today we're heading to the Peace River to do a little bit of fossil hunting. Will we strike it big or will we go home empty-handed? Find out by joining us on this adventure. Whenever we plan one of our Florida getaways, one of the first things I do is check out the events section to several Facebook groups which are dedicated to kayaking in Florida. I always hope that there might be an event that we can attend where we can meet fellow paddlers and learn of new areas we had not explored yet. While there were no events planned for the week we're going to be in Florida, I did see a post pop up asking if there was any interest in fossil hunting on the Peace River. I eagerly replied our willingness to join in on that adventure. And soon an event popped up on the Drifting Misfits Facebook page. We met up with the group at the Herd Bridge put in, unloaded our kayaks, and prepared for the adventure. The excitement was high, and there were many friendly people around. Not only were some members of the Drifting Misfits group there were also other members of the Kayak Junkies of Central Florida. A number of them were members of both groups, as well as a few other groups, because they don't want to miss out on an opportunity to get together and paddle some of Florida's best waterways. It was decided that we would paddle upstream for a half mile to a sandbar that some said was the perfect spot to find shark's teeth and maybe even some fossils. Since this was our first time, we appreciated having a group to guide us to that perfect spot. We also found that we weren't the only first-timers joining this welcoming group today. As we paddled upriver, it felt like we were paddling back in time. The scenery was quite amazing. The current's pretty strong, or I'm out of shape. I guess that'll happen after a couple months hiatus from kayaking. Hi there. Any luck today?
I've got some smalls.
Oh, okay.
Massive, but nothing I'd rather be doing, so.
There you go. Making a day of it. Taking our kayaks upstream, we would find some challenges.
It's very rocky.
Okay.
And, you know, limestone
Yeah.
bottom. And I can't get past. I tried my hardest. I can try again.
Hang on, I'll get over there and see what I can do.
Maybe you guys will break the stream.
Yeah, if you hug this side, and then... Alright, let me see what I can do.
Keep going, you! Keep going, you! I got about here! I got about here! Oh my gosh!
No, I was gonna grab her.
Oh. Oh. I couldn't go anymore.
Well, we made it here, so now we can take a rest. We weren't the only ones having some difficulties getting past this point.
I love the camera.
Fortunately, the water was shallow, and although there was a very rocky limestone bottom, our best option to move forward was to walk our kayaks through that heavy current before we could forge ahead. This did give the group a chance to take a break, reassemble, and for Miss Kayak 7Cs to see if some of those treasures she spotted along the way were actually fossils.
Who is a fossil person? Can you tell me those what could be the fossil?
This is lime. These are limestone. This is a fossil.
Really?
Yeah, this is.
I tried to like something, you know.
So usually,
Shopping.
if it's smooth, it's something. It's fossil. If it's rough, it's rock. That's the rule of thumb. It's not exact, but it's so because these are smooth and they're very you can see like they're very circular-ish. There's something.
Possible.
I'm pretty sure about this one. I'm not positive. This one definitely is.
We made it through that little bit of a current. It was a little bit rougher than it looked. There's a certain point where you just couldn't go. So most of them are taking a break back there. We're going to try to scout up ahead and see if we can't find the sandbar.
We knew we were getting close when we saw a group of fossil hunters in the water.
Quite a number of people out to find the oldest fossil.
After a little bit more paddling, we found the spot that we thought would be a good start for our hunt. We beached our kayaks and unloaded our gear. If you plan to hunt for anything other than shark teeth, you should make sure that you have a fossil hunting permit. Without a permit, any vertebrate fossils that you find will need to be tossed back into the water. Permits can be obtained through the University of Florida's Museum of Natural History. You should apply for a permit a few weeks prior to your planned adventure, since permits are processed through the mail. I'll leave a link with more information in the description. It wasn't long before the rest of the kayak group found us, and they had noticed something that we didn't see not too far from us.
Hey, you found us.
Yeah, we're gonna see the little gator right there.
Where?
This little one.
I missed it.
Right there around the corner, literally
Did
around
not
the
see
corner.
him.
Like 100 feet away, yeah.
Yeah, he's like a little 3 or 4 footer.
Yeah, I see him.
He's right there.
He's right there to your left.
Yeah, he's right back there.
Where there's a baby, there's a mama.
Yeah.
This little 3 or 4 foot gator was sunning itself maybe 200 feet from us. It was certainly quite a surprise and a reminder that Florida alligators can be anywhere, so caution should always be taken, although most are likely to leave you alone. After the excitement of seeing the gator was over, it was time to get back to seeing what all we could find on our fossil hunting adventure.
You find anything good?
Some small one. Like that one right there. Where'd it go?
Whatever smooth one, do you keep it?
That might be bone too.
Right?
Yeah.
The Peace River cuts through 100+ miles of an area known as Bone Valley, and as it flows, the sediment from millions of years ago erodes, freeing up some fragments of prehistoric artifacts, so you never know just what you might find. Permits are good for 1 year, and they are only $5 each. The benefits of having a permit is not only does it keep you legal to fossil hunt, the Florida Museum of Natural History will help identify the fossils that were legally collected, either by mail, electronic images, or taking them to the Vertebrate Paleontology Department at the University of Florida in Gainesville. But be sure to make an appointment before going, just in case the researchers are out in the field.
Finding a lot that looked good, but then it broke.
Yeah, mine were mostly broken, but I think that was a decent one right there. That was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely coming back now that we know more about it.
That's what we said. We're like, you know, we'll go with the group first since we've never done it. But now that we know where everything's at and whatever, it's like
It's a gorgeous area out here, but it's starting to get late. Everybody started leaving, and I'm starting to get sore, so it's time for us to leave as well. I probably got a little bit too much sun. I'll see tomorrow how bad it is. If you go fossil hunting on the Peace River, you definitely want to have a good sifter, kind of like the ones I built in that one video. Fairly cheap and easy to make, and it's a whole lot easier than using a colander. So check out that video if you get a chance, but finish this one first. Florida Rapid.
While I do not recognize most of the fossils that we found, I do know some were fragments of tortoise shells, fossilized bones, and plenty of shark teeth. Perhaps I may take this collection and let the experts tell me what I found. It's the perfect excuse to revisit Florida. I want to thank the group that paddled with us for being so welcoming and informative. Hope to cross paddles with them again someday. And thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, click on that like button. Consider subscribing to this channel to keep up with our adventures. Until the next time, hope to see you out on the water someday.